I want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
What would you do if one of the biggest pop stars in the world just dropped a bombshell about one of hip-hop's most powerful figures? That's right, Justin Bieber. The global superstar who's usually known for his music and laid-back vibes may have just stirred up one of the most shocking controversies in recent memory. Rumors are swirling that Justin has allegedly exposed a secret about Diddy, one that involves some of the biggest names in music, including Usher and DaBaby.
Among Sean Combs' victims, there are individuals who were genuinely harmed by him. Shifting focus away from this reality detracts from the justice these victims rightfully deserve.
For years, whispers about Diddy's private life have floated around, but now, thanks to Justin, those whispers seem to be turning into something much louder. But here's the thing. This isn't just about the rumors. It's about the connections, the history, and the power dynamics in the music industry that nobody talks about. From alleged wild parties to relationships that have sparked endless speculation, this story is about to take you places you didn't think it would go. And trust me, the most shocking part of it all is still to come. When you think of Diddy, you think of one of the most influential figures in hip-hop history. As the founder of Bad Boy Records, Diddy didn't just create a music empire. He built a legacy. He launched the careers of legends like the Notorious B.I.G., Maze, and Lil' Kim.
To see if this dude, Diddy, is the monster that he has shown by all the different lawsuits, by all the different charges and the allegations.
And while his influence started in music, it didn't stop there. From fashion to liquor brands to reality TV, Diddy has his hands in just about everything. But with power comes controversy, and Diddy's career has been no exception. For years, there have been stories, whispers really, about what goes on behind the scenes. Industry insiders have hinted at extravagant parties, questionable relationships, and a private life that's far more complicated than his public persona. Diddy has often been described as a gatekeeper in the entertainment industry. Want to get ahead in music? You need his cosign. Want access to the biggest names and opportunities? He's the one who controls those doors. But that level of influence and control has also sparked endless speculation about what really goes on in his orbit.
I literally took one sip of my beverage and the whole side of my face felt like I had a stroke.
When I was at Diddy's parties, I met Diddy.
Just be aware. Diddy's the host and Diddy is the leader.
And now, with Justin Bieber allegedly stepping forward, whether intentionally or not, those rumors are back in the spotlight. What exactly has Diddy been hiding? And how deep do these secrets go? To understand why Justin Bieber might know so much about Diddy, we have to go back to the early days of Justin's career. When Justin was just 13 years old and fresh on the scene, he wasn't just another pop sensation. Big names in the industry took notice of him almost immediately, and one of those names was Diddy. Back in 2010, when Justin was still blowing up with hits like Baby, Diddy took him under his wing in a way that seemed both supportive and a little extravagant.
Well, Justin Bieber and Sean Diddy Combs. There are some videos that have been, for months now, resurfaced, I guess is the word people use, on the internet. Videos that seemed really strange. Early in Justin's career when he was
15.
He was
15.
15 years old, and them hanging out, and the intimation has been that there was some sort of abuse.
Remember when Diddy gifted Justin a white Range Rover for his 16th birthday? It was one of those moments that made headlines, but it also raised questions. Why would a hip-hop mogul like Diddy take such a personal interest in a teen pop star? Over the years, their relationship seemed to fade from the public eye, but insiders say that Justin had access to Diddy's inner circle during those early years. And here's the thing. When you're that close to someone like Diddy, you're bound to see and hear things that not everyone is meant to know. Fast forward to today, and fans are speculating that Justin's alleged comments about Diddy might be his way of finally pulling back the curtain on what he experienced.
Justin Bieber is standing with the alleged victims of Sean Diddy Combs, but says he is not a victim himself, in a new statement from his spokesperson.
Could Justin's time around Diddy have exposed him to some of the secrets now making waves in the industry? One of the most talked about aspects of this controversy is the connection to Usher. Now, if you've been following hip-hop and R&B for a while, you probably remember Usher's close relationship with Diddy when he was younger. But what you might not know is that this relationship has been the subject of speculation for years. In a resurfaced interview, Usher admitted that he lived with Diddy as a teenager while training to make it big in the music industry.
I mean, I'm 13 years old. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be.
But what caught everyone's attention wasn't just that they lived together, it was the details Usher hinted at. He described being exposed to an adult lifestyle at a very young age, saying, "I was only 13 and I was seeing things no 13-year-old should see." Fans and critics alike have debated what Usher meant by those comments. Was he talking about wild parties, questionable behavior, or something more? While Usher has never elaborated, that interview left a lasting impression, and many believe there's more to the story than what he's let on.
Usher was allegedly put in the hospital after Diddy penetrated him at Flavor Camp at 14 years old.
Now, with Justin allegedly bringing up a list of names tied to Diddy, Usher's past comments have resurfaced in a big way. What did Justin know about Usher's time with Diddy? Was Usher one of the names on this so-called list? These connections are raising serious questions about Diddy's past and the people who were part of his inner circle. And if Justin really did reveal secrets, it's no wonder the industry is buzzing. But as wild as this is, the next part of the story takes things even further. Let's shift to another name that has sparked just as much speculation: DaBaby. Over the past few years, DaBaby and Diddy have been spotted together at multiple events, and their interactions have raised quite a few eyebrows.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put them out.
From lavish birthday parties to private gatherings, DaBaby has often referred to Diddy as a mentor and someone he looks up to in the industry. But fans have pointed out that their dynamic seems unusually close. Videos of the two hanging out have led to plenty of rumors, with fans dissecting their body language and conversations for hints of something deeper. One particular moment that stood out to many was a clip from Diddy's birthday party, where he and DaBaby exchanged what fans described as a weirdly personal toast. While the internet has largely dismissed these interactions as just another example of Diddy's mentorship, Justin's alleged revelations have reignited these suspicions. If Justin really did name DaBaby as part of Diddy's inner circle, it raises questions about just how deep their connection goes. Was DaBaby simply another artist getting industry advice, or could there be more to their relationship than we've been led to believe? And here's the kicker. This is where fans started piecing together the so-called list of names tied to Diddy. But the details of that list, and the shocking names on it, bring us to the most explosive part of the story so far. Now, let's get to the part of this story that has everyone talking. According to rumors circulating online, Justin Bieber recently revealed a list of rappers and artists allegedly connected to Diddy in ways that go beyond music. While no official statement has been made, the whispers about this list have been impossible to ignore. So, who's supposedly on it? Well, the names include some of the biggest stars in the industry: Usher, DaBaby, and others whose identities fans are still speculating about. The details of this alleged list are murky, but here's what's clear. Justin may have let slip something he wasn't supposed to. Some people believe Justin spoke out intentionally, possibly as a way to distance himself from the darker side of the industry. Others think he might have said too much in a private setting, and the information leaked.
Is in the house. Yeah, definitely, man.
Say what up, Dr. B. Say what's up. Say what's up, say what's up. Say what's up.
Hey, yo, you know when I get you, nephew. Your nephew, you don't acting like that, bro.
Either way, the internet has been in overdrive trying to figure out what this means for Diddy's reputation and for the industry as a whole. And here's the wildest part. This isn't just about the rumors themselves. If Justin, someone who's been in the industry since he was a teenager, is starting to speak out, it could mean the floodgates are about to open. What else does Justin know? Could this list be just the tip of the iceberg? One thing's for sure. This revelation has left fans stunned and the industry scrambling. But what happens next could change everything. As you'd expect, the alleged revelation of Justin Bieber's list has sent shockwaves through both the music industry and social media. Fans, insiders, and even fellow artists are buzzing with theories about what Justin might be trying to accomplish or expose. Some industry insiders believe Justin's comments could be an intentional move to distance himself from the darker side of the music business. After all, Justin has been vocal in recent years about the toll fame has taken on his mental health and how he's tried to find peace outside of the industry's cutthroat demands. Could this be his way of pulling back the curtain on what really happens behind closed doors? Meanwhile, fans have been busy piecing together their own theories. Many believe Justin's alleged revelation is tied to a larger pattern of people in the industry exposing long-hidden secrets. They point to other artists who've tried to speak out about questionable power dynamics and suggest that Justin may be following in their footsteps. Others, however, see this as nothing more than a slip of the tongue, an unintentional leak of sensitive information that has now spiraled into a full-blown controversy. One fan on social media wrote, "If Justin really did reveal this list, he's probably regretting it now." Diddy is one of the most powerful people in the industry, and no one crosses him lightly. At the same time, there are skeptics who think this is all just another wild internet rumor.
I am absolutely going to testify. I won't even say his name. He is an evil being, and is going to pay.
Without an official statement from Justin or anyone else involved, it's hard to know what's real and what's just speculation. But one thing's for sure. The buzz around this story isn't dying down anytime soon. And as the industry scrambles to either confirm or bury these allegations, fans can't help but wonder, is this the beginning of a larger reckoning in music? So, what are we really looking at here? Could Justin Bieber be exposing a hidden side of the music industry? Or is this just another case of internet speculation gone wild? The truth may be hard to pin down, but one thing is clear. This story has everyone talking. From Diddy's long-standing reputation as a gatekeeper to the resurfaced allegations involving Usher and the growing questions around DaBaby, there's no shortage of intrigue here. And Justin, whether intentionally or not, has put himself right in the middle of it all. But here's the thing. This might only be the beginning. If Justin really is starting to speak out about the secrets he's seen during his time in the industry, what else could he reveal? And more importantly, how will those in power respond? Now it's your turn. What do you think? Is Justin shedding light on long-hidden truths, or is this just another rumor that's spiraled out of control? Let us know in the comments, and don't hold back. We want to hear all your theories. And before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If this story has taught us anything, it's that the music industry is full of secrets, and we're here to uncover them one by one. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Trust me, it's only going to get crazier from here.